Well, Dallas City Council members are calling into question the city's $329 million estate to repair City Hall's electrical, HVAC plumbing systems and roof. It's part of an overall $1 billion estimate to bring the building up to date. But part of that cost is asking for repairs that have already been made. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live at City Hall with this story. Lori.
Eden, one Dallas City Council member told us that the company, including the cost to replace Dallas City Hall's already new heating system, and the overall repair cost was either negligent or intentionally deceptive.
And it just underscores what a bogus number this is.
Dallas City Councilman Paul Ridley remembers city leaders approaching the city council requesting $4.5 million to replace the city's entire heating system only a few years ago. The council gave the green light and a new system was installed.
And now they want to essentially rip out all of that new work that's only 2 years old as part of this replace systems at the City Hall as the cost of staying in the building.
It's why Ridley is sounding the alarm about AECOM's $329 million estimate to repair City Hall.
They spent months inspecting the building, all the systems to determine what it would cost to replace all of them. If during that process they didn't discover that the heating system was only 2 years old and still had 23 years left on its warranty, that's pure negligence.
On top of that, a 2023 memo detailing the work shows that asbestos abatement was also conducted while City Hall remained open.
Contrary to the recent recommendations of the consultants who said, no, we have to vacate the whole building because there's asbestos.
In February, Councilman Adam Bazaldua also raised questions about the costly estimate to repair City Hall, pointing out what he calls the panel's conflict of interest.
Was anyone engaged who we would not anticipate to be knocking on the door to be a part of the profiting of a sale of City Hall?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then why are we supposed to be comfortable proceeding with what we've been given?
Well, these are all credible organizations.
I'd like to jump in for just a second if I could. We believe, based on the data and based on the assessment that's been conducted by this team, we would not bring something to the council that even I did not support or believe that is factual and it's been done through an objective lens.
Ridley and other council members have requested that a firm without a financial conflict of interest conduct a new assessment of what only the necessary repairs to City Hall would cost. The city manager said earlier that she would release her plan to do that this week.